Today's my glucose test and I am so nervous about it. I've been nervous about it for a long time.
2 a.m. in the morning, I'm in my story smoking, catching my breath.
Mind you, I feel like I am pretty healthy. Like, I don't want to say I feel like I am pretty healthy. And I want to say I shouldn't have nothing to worry about. But when it comes to things like this, you don't like, you know, like in the back of your mind, you're like, what if I do have gestational diabetes? You know, and then what? But I don't want gestational diabetes. So I'm nervous that I do have it. And it sucks because there's really no other symptoms that'll tell you if you have it. You know, so I'm trying to keep a positive mind. Right now it is 10:38 and my appointment isn't until 2:30, and they said that you can't eat 2 hours prior. So I got me a smoothie and a breakfast wrap from Tropical Smoothie. So I'm gonna eat that now and try to get some work done. But yeah, I am so nervous about this test. And also, I think at the same time, I think I get my Tdap vaccine, which is the whooping cough vaccination. Okay, so on my preparation list for my glucose test, it says you're not required to eat or avoid specific foods prior to taking the test. Drink the entire 50-gram bottle of glucola within 5 minutes. And I've seen so many different videos of people are like, this thing is disgusting, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I got the fruit punch flavor, and they say that's not too bad. And then once you drink the glucola, you do not eat or have fluids until after your blood is drawn. Please arrive 30 minutes after you finish the drink. Upon arrival, inform the receptions of the time so basically let them know what time you drink it. And so that way they can get you squared away with getting your blood drawn. But I'm 27 weeks, so they strongly recommend the pregnant women be vaccinated during the 28th week of pregnancy. You must receive the Tdap vaccine at the time of your glucose test. Again, it's the whooping cough vaccination, and then pregnant women should receive the Tdap vaccine preferably between 20 weeks and 36 weeks of gestation to maximize the maternal antibody transfer to the fetus. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and start eating and then jump back on camera once we're on our way to the doctor, or honestly once I start drinking it, so you guys can get like my true reaction of how the drink tastes. Wish me luck, you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Okay, I'm having a panic attack. Okay, I don't know if I said it. It is fruit punch, and the time now is 1:24. I'm gonna drink it at 1:25. I have 5 minutes to drink this. The clock is ticking. All right, let's go. 1:25. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's just a little flat. I think it tastes better when it's cold, probably. So make sure when drinking this, drink it cold. Brain freeze. wasn't bad at all. Babe. Okay, we would have to leave exactly at 1:30. So don't let nobody fool you. Ask your doctor or your midwife if they have fruit punch because it wasn't bad at all. And make sure you document the time that you took it and the time that it finished. It only took me 2 minutes to drink this. So let's go. Now the drink got me feeling. Ugh. You can't even drink water after you drink it either. You can't eat, you can't drink water until after your blood gets cool. And I got to eat, like, you know how you eat too much sweets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's making me feel.
You make your mouth dry?
Well, I drank water right before it.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just sitting.
Sitting there.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I think about something too much, I get nauseated. But yeah, just expect that uneasy stomach feeling after you took it, and it's been about almost 30 minutes, so like a good 27, or not 27, like a good 23 minutes. No, 28 minutes. God took it 5 minutes prior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So hopefully they get right on it. My appointment's at 2:30, so technically they would need to pull my blood at 2:25. I came 5 minutes early, so they need to get, hopefully they're not busy and they get on it. But, because if not, we got to redo it, and I do not want to redo that. Although the drink didn't taste bad. But anyway. We got 3 more minutes before, is it 2 minutes? 2 to 3 minutes before I get my blood drawn. The needle that they drew my blood, shit was thick. Hell yeah. Because I was like, relax. And I never used to be like that. Usually I used to like look. I'm a little bitch now. And then the shot, that shit went right into the muscle. So, mind you, this ain't even nowhere near what I'm gonna go through with labor. I need your full attention when I start going through that pain.
I got you.
Yeah, I need it. I hope she's in and out.
Come on, Amy.
Yeah, please. As soon as you drop in that water break, please. Don't put me in labor for more than 12 hours. Please. Please. My nerves are calm now.
Nerves are calm?
Yeah, because I was so like anxious for this.
For that shot?
Yeah, well, for the blood drawing.
The blood drawing.
Yeah. Well, for one, I don't think I'm gonna know my results until next week.
Now, do we come back weekly now?
I don't feel like I should be coming back weekly.
I know when it's closer. I just didn't know how close.
You could be right. It could be weekly soon. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because I would assume they would wait until I'm like 30 or 31 weeks before they start getting me in here weekly again. But if it's weekly, then it's a little tiring. What day would you want me, would be better, like on a Friday afternoon?
Honestly, it don't matter.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in a few. All right, you guys. I am back home, and everything went great. Other than the shots, you know, I got my Tdap shot. What I learned today is that with the Tdap shot, it does last 5 to 10 years. However, you have to keep getting the Tdap shot every time you get pregnant, no matter what. So my husband, when I set the appointment for him to go get his, he's good for the next 5 to 10 years. Or anybody who gets their shot or has had their shot, they're good for 5 to 10 years. And for me, like, if you haven't had that Tdap shot, you're not seeing my baby. Because people think, oh, let me hold. No. You're not coming around my baby unless you've had that shot, or you're going to wait 2 months until she get all her other vaccines. Like, I ain't playing that shit. Yeah, so I got my shot, and it hurted. I ain't gonna lie, it did hurt. Before, I used to be really good with needles. Now I'm like, oh, I can't watch it. And then of course I gave blood for my gestational diabetes test. I think everything's fine. They will give me a call to let me know my results, but I personally think I'm good. Of course, you can't just assume that you are good until they tell you the results. But everything else, I'm measuring great. My stomach is measuring great. My weight is great. She's moving. She's actually face down. Her head is face down. What am I thinking? She's head down right now, which is awesome. Because I remember once I was at work and it just felt like she just did a whole shift. It felt so weird. And I'm like, what just happened? And I want to say at that moment she may have flipped head down, which is great. So her back is towards like my belly button right now. So she's still small, so that's probably why I'm still feeling her small little kicks near my belly button, which I can't stand, you guys. Like, if you've had a baby before, you know there was certain things that your baby did in the womb that just felt ugh. So for me, she kicks around my belly button and it's sensitive and I feel so violated. I hate it. But yeah, she's head down, which is awesome. Hopefully she stays head down. She doesn't flip. I'm gonna do whatever I can to keep her head down. So what I have been doing, I didn't do anything else. That I just do my normal things, do my normal stretches, and I'm on the stability ball or the medicine ball, whatever you call it. I'm on that usually every night, and I bounce on it and I switch my hips around a lot. So that could possibly help. So if you guys want to try that, if you have a breech baby, definitely try that. That could possibly help her or him flip head down. And also I've been trying to like basically keep my legs on the bed and put my hands on the floor and kind of like invert myself down to kind of see if she could like flip in certain positions. But I was only doing that to keep her away from my belly button, which she is around right now. But let me show you guys my bump. I am 27 weeks. I'll be 28 weeks on Sunday. Oh my God. This is the bump. I'm pretty small. I don't think I'm taking maternity photos. People are like, why? And I'm like, listen, first of all, to get ready. I think I've said this in one of my previous videos, but like to get ready, to get my makeup done, to get my hair done, to get my nails done. And people are like, you don't have to do none of that. If anyone knows me, they know if I'm gonna do a photo shoot, I'm going all out. I'm not coming there half-stepping, like at all. But I don't have the energy to want to do it. So what I was thinking of doing it myself with my husband, getting like 1 or 2 photos in with my own camera. But oh, she was right with it being itchy. But yeah, I don't have the energy to go do a photo shoot. By the time I post this this video, I probably post this on Sunday. If you guys want to know my results, feel free to ask me down in the comments. I'll let you know. I should have my results by then. But yeah, today was very productive. It was great to hear her heartbeat. She's doing great in there. My midwife, I've seen someone new today because again, I don't know if I told you guys that my actual midwife went into labor herself in May. So I haven't seen her since May and I probably won't see her until August. But the person who I seen today was phenomenal. So she was telling me how she's measuring great, and she was telling me how like all the fetal movements means that she's getting all the nourishment that she needs, which is awesome. And I'm a pretty healthy individual. I take care of myself. I learned that from my mom. Like, always take yourself to the doctor, eat healthy, drink a lot of water, even though I don't drink as much as I should. But I'm pretty blessed, and I thank God for that every day. But again, like I was telling you guys when I was heading to the hospital, to the doctor, after I drank the glucola, I felt a little uneasy in a sense. And as soon as I got there, I think I only had like 20 minutes before they drew my blood, and it was on time crunch because I had to pay some of my balance down. And let me tell y'all, that balance, them bills, they pile up. They pile up. Like, dang, like, my goodness. So I had to pay $350 today. And people wonder why I don't want a baby shower. You don't want a baby? No, I don't want a baby shower. How about you give me the money so I can pay these bills? My goodness, people be so selfish. Like, why do you want a baby shower? Because I gotta pay these bills. I gotta make sure I have enough money to take care of me and my baby. What? Anyway, it just ruffled. It just ruffled me up a little bit. But yeah, like these bills, $350. I did not expect to pay that. Although my husband paid more of it. But still, his money is my money. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, oh, another thing that they do when you do the gestational diabetes test, they give you recommendations to pediatrician. They give you recommendations to the cord blood registry. They give you recommendation. They tell you when you should start calling the hospital to register yourself, what you should be doing exercise-wise. So I'm going to get back into my walking because they say statistics show, according to my midwife, that people who are more active in exercising while pregnant have a better labor and delivery. So I've been pretty lazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna start walking. I should start walking today before it starts raining. Yeah, so, and then like you, they tell you, they ask you if you're gonna breastfeed, and I'm breastfeeding my baby because one thing I've learned, I feel like I've said this before, maybe I haven't, but I've been reading and researching about breastfeeding because I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't want to just not try. You know, I don't want to just disregard, like, I don't want to breastfeed. But it's like, why you don't want to breastfeed? So I had to ask myself that, why don't you want to breastfeed? So when I started researching and I started seeing the great benefits, and I'm like, why wouldn't I not breastfeed? Like, I'm giving my baby nourishment, you know, and keeping her away from, you know, building her immune system, giving her the stem cells that she needs. Like, why wouldn't I not breastfeed? So I'm definitely breastfeeding. They give you resources or contact on who you should contact regarding breastfeeding. So they give you that, depending on your doctor's office. If they haven't already given it to you, they usually break things down a lot more around when you're about to enter the 3rd trimester. And then childbirth classes, some people don't do it. I'm gonna do it. I know nothing about childbirth, so I'm definitely taking the childbirth classes. Only $100. So I'm definitely taking that. This is basically what they're telling you should start doing in this trimester. And then they give you a pediatrician list. It sucks because the pediatrician who I used to go to as a child, I think she would have still been practicing had she not passed away. But her husband passed away the beginning of 2021, and then she passed away at the end of 2021, unfortunately. So rest in peace, Dr. Goes. But yeah, she would have been the perfect person who I would want my child to see. So now I have to like start over, and it sucks. But luckily for this, the list that they gave me, they have pediatricians all throughout the county I stay in, so it won't be too bad. And then what else they give you? And then they give you a 3rd trimester's checklist. So selecting pediatrician, which is great, because then now I could really start putting things in my calendar. First thing on the list is selecting a pediatrician. And for me, I'm gonna look at this list like I'm registering for class. Okay, my battery died, but yes, I'm gonna be looking at these pediatricians like I'm registering for classes. Like, I'm gonna be going through all of the reviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was picking my classes, I went through ratemyprofessor.com and I went through all the reviews. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do with all these pediatricians. And then I'm gonna shorten the list and then see which one I think would be best for me, because I want to make sure that my baby is in great hands. And what's important to me is that I have flexible with time. Mind you, like certain times, like I may not be able to get there all the time at the right time. So I need to know that you can open earlier or you stay later on certain days. Like, I need to know these things. Another thing that's important to me is emergencies. If something happened other than 911, I want to be able to at least get to like a hotline. Like, hey, is there someone I can call? Like, something's going on with my baby. Like, I need a reliable and trustworthy pediatrician, because that's what my pediatrician was to me. And I'm saying she was awesome. I was seeing her husband when I became an adult. He was awesome, but I trusted her so much. So I seen her when I was 24. She was able to like squeeze me in one day because I was having some sort of issue. She immediately knew exactly what was wrong with me. Mind you, she's a pediatrician, but she knew my history, you know? So she was awesome, and I want someone just as close to her. I know it's hard to find, but I'm gonna do my best to do enough research to find someone like her. And then next is the childbirth classes. You start signing up for childbirth classes, which I'm gonna do probably sometime today or tomorrow. I'm not having a boy, so I don't need to worry about circumcision. Hospital, you have to register with the pre-register with the hospital. And then I'm gonna register with a lactation consultant. And then car seat installation. Like, we haven't even got a car seat. I have a friend who say that she may give us the her son's car seat because he's 6 months now, so he should be going on 7 months and outgrowing the car seat. So I'm gonna probably reach out to her and see if that's still an option. If not, you know, we plan to buy our own sometime next month. And then breast pump. So at first I wanted to wait to do the breast pump. So now that it's on my checklist, that's gonna be the next thing I do, is reach out to my insurance to get the breast pump. And then the cord blood collection. I have to read a little bit more on that. She gave me it's CBR. They basically help with like the newborn stem cells. So I'm gonna get more information, read a brochure, and see what that's all about. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through the whole birth preference in research. So basically this whole trimester is about researching and figuring out what you think would work best for you. And then additional services is like birth photographers, doulas, chiropractic services. Like, those are all things that you can research to decide if you want to do it. So yeah, this appointment was the most educational. We took our time. This is the longest we did stay in there. Usually we're in and out, which I'm not complaining because, you know, some people are not fortunate to be in and out. So I will never complain about that. But yeah, this was definitely a productive visit, and I do appreciate it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, they also gave me some Similac. And I wanted to actually get some of these just in case I don't produce milk, but I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure I produce before I even jump into formula. I don't even want to give her formula. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was informative to the ones that are coming up on their gestational diabetes test soon. Best advice I can give you is don't think too much on it. And it's easier said than done, right? Like, I could tell you, like, just don't stress it. And here I was stressed, right? But as soon as I got in there, I was fine. I really was fine. If you're afraid of needles, don't look at it. I messed around and looked at the thickness of I'm not even gonna tell you. But anyway, don't stress it. Everything's gonna turn out great. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You know, they'll do a second test, and what you'll do is you'll do everything that's necessary in order for you to not have it the next go round. So don't, again, I'm gonna say it, but don't stress yourself too much. It wasn't too bad as I thought it was. And the drink wasn't too bad. Again, always request for the fruit punch. The fruit punch didn't bother me. I hear the orange isn't too bad. They said the orange tastes like a flat orange soda. So definitely try to get that, but I don't really too much know about the other flavors. As you guys seen, the drink was not as bad as I thought it was. Just make sure you time it correctly. As soon as you drink it, soon as you finish it, and head to the doctor within that like 30-minute span, and it's gonna be crunch time where, you know, it's just the countdown. Soon as it hits I think they did the time that I finished the drink. So at 2:27, they immediately started drawing my blood. So definitely write down the times that you started the drink and when you finished it, and drink it within the 5-minute mark. And don't eat anything. Some people are different. My doctor didn't tell me I couldn't eat 2 hours prior. It's the instruction said to not eat after you drink it. So you can eat and drink after they drawn your blood. And then after that, they're gonna ask you, it's really an option. They're gonna ask you if you wanna get the Tdap vaccination. So you do have that option to get it, but between 26 and I think 36 weeks, your baby starts to consume immunity from you. So you want to be able to get that vaccination so your baby has it as well. So I know for sure that my mom and my dad for sure got the Tdap vaccination, which I probably have to reconfirm with her. But I'm pretty sure she's gotten that vaccination, so I'm not too worried about her coming to see the baby. But everybody else, I know they didn't get it. So they gotta wait to see my boo. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because I will be doing a lot more pregnancy journeys with you guys, sharing a lot more with you guys if you guys like my content. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.
I can feel my skin burn.